Hey guys, what is up? I want to jump on here for Men Chat Monday, and I really want to focus and talk to the men, the men in my Strong Business, Strong Marriage Facebook group, and anyone that's listening, any entrepreneur, any man, any husband, any father. This is for you. I really want this to be something you ponder and think about. With today being Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Many of us are familiar with his speech, I Have a Dream. I want you to think about that for a minute. You probably do have a dream, but what does having a dream mean to you? Have you thought about that? I sure hope so. I hope each of you have a dream. I hope each of you have goals and desires that you want to do and be and become. Think about this to yourself. What can I do? What am I able to do? What are my abilities? As soon as we start to develop and define and see what our abilities are, now we have the tools, the path necessary to develop new abilities, to develop opportunities for growth. Um, for that. So think about that. What are your abilities? What can you do? What can you not do yet, but would like to do? That becomes important. What can I not do yet? I hate when people beat themselves up and say, "Oh, I can't do that." With 5 young children, I hear that often. "Oh, I can't do that. It's hard. I'm not able to do that." Well, yes, it is hard. Life is hard, but we are required to do hard things to get to where we want to go. So instead of saying, "I can't do something," think to yourself, change the question. What can I not do yet, but I would like to do? And then figure out what is the process necessary to change that I can't do it yet to I'm doing it, I'm becoming, I'm learning this new talent, this new ability, and developing this new skill. Think about that. Think about what abilities would you like to accomplish? What abilities would you like to develop? We are all have the opportunity to learn, grow, develop, and become more, to do more, to learn more skills, to develop an increased ability to do a certain task, to do multiple tasks, to do lots of different things in our life, in our careers, in our homes, in our family. And now ask yourself, once you've identified what can I do, what can I not do yet that I would like to do. Um, there's a couple of you on live. I'm not sure exactly who is because right now on StreamYard I can just see the dot. But leave a comment. Give StreamYard permission to see the Facebook users' comments so I can excuse me, so I can engage, so I can welcome you and just enjoy your presence with me today on this little brief chat. So think about that. How powerful is that when you have someone in your corner telling you that you can do it, you can do it. Let's do this. Let's help. Let's work together. Let's grow together. That's very powerful outcome when we have support. So think about yourself. If you have a dream, if you have skills, desires, and abilities that you need to develop for your growth, for your business, for the desires, the dreams you have in your home, have you asked your spouse what are their desires? What do they desire to develop? What abilities, what skills do they want to acquire? And as you start to ask your spouse that question, I would challenge each of you to be that resource to help your spouse develop those new abilities that they desire to have. What tools, what skills, what abilities do you need to develop to achieve the goals that you desire? Think about that question for a minute. And now, how can your spouse, how can your wife play a role in you developing those skills, developing those new abilities to achieve your dreams? Because I really admire Martin Luther King and his desire, his dream, his hope for a better, positive future. But that doesn't have to be something in the past. You having a dream should be something that you're striving to achieve, should be something that you're able and willing to do, to accomplish. And so I want you to think about that. What are my abilities? What do I need to do to accomplish my goals, my dreams? What am I not yet able to do, but would like to do? And then figure out, what do I need to learn? Who do I need coaching from? Who do I need help from? How can I help my children develop new abilities that will make their life easier? How can I help my spouse develop new abilities that will make their life easier? And then think about, what abilities, what strengths, what qualities do you and your spouse, do you and your wife have together? Jojo and I think one of our great abilities that we have together is we both have a desire to serve. We love to serve each other. We love to serve our kids. We love to serve our family and friends and the couples that we coach. We just find great joy in serving. And so, Jojo and one of our strengths or abilities that we have together is because we want families to be strong, we have the ability to listen, to learn, to understand what struggles people have. We have the ability to love them in a way that they feel comfortable, feel confidence to know that they can accomplish whatever their dreams are, whatever they're focused on, they can accomplish those things. And so think about that. Who matters most to you in your life? I hope the answer is God, your wife, and your children, and your family. But who matters most to you in your life? What role can you play in helping them develop that ability? As a father, as a parent, as a coach, both for my son's rec leagues athletics, but also coaching my son through school and teaching, but also as a coach for these couples that we serve as an entrepreneur. My role as a coach is to help other people bring out their best, to learn new skills, to see something that they can improve at, to help them develop the abilities that they have and use them for progression, use them to move forward, to become more, to do more, to better utilize those skills. And so think about that. What abilities do the people around you have or need to develop to achieve the goals that they desire? And what role can you play in helping them achieve those goals? Abilities is not about being better than someone else. It's about making yourself become better. It's about giving yourself tools and resources to accomplish more, to have a bigger impact. Think about, what abilities do you need to develop as a father, as a husband, to have a powerful impact in your home? Jojo and we have a very special spot in our heart, a very tender spot in our heart for families, for strong families, for developing deep, strong family bonds in the home and outside the home. So it really becomes important for us to be aware of, what resource can I be for those that I love, for those who are trying to progress and make themselves better, who are trying to have a better impact. What skills can you help them develop? Have that conversation with your wife. I don't know how many of you have had a conversation with your wife and they've told you, okay, these are something I'm not able to do yet, but something I would like to do. As a man, many of us are real prideful. We feel that we have to have everything figured out. We feel like we have to be tough. We have to figure out, we have to be in charge. And one thing is, as a man, especially me, I know as a young father, as someone going through physical therapy school, just a lot of struggles that I've had in my life, I've wanted to do it alone. I've wanted everything. Oh, I got this. Everything's fine. I can take care of this myself. And it doesn't have to be that way. Lighten your burden by getting help or being help for someone else. So think about that. What impact can you have on your home? How can you help people develop greater abilities than they currently have so they can do more and become more? But figure out one way that you can share with your spouse, that they can be a tool, that they can be an asset, that they can be a resource to help you develop the skills and new abilities that you desire to achieve your dreams. I want each of you to have a dream. I want each of you to feel fulfilled in chasing those dreams. And I want those dreams to be not an I or me, but a we and us, our family. I want it to be something that you can feel proud of. And I want it something that you're chasing your dreams brings your family closer together. So those are my thoughts today. Tell your spouse, tell your wife, I am not yet able to do this. I would like to be able to do this skill, develop this ability. You can help me in this way, and give them the steps. Even if you don't have all the answers, so you can support me here. You can help me develop this skill by doing X, Y, and Z. And as you humble yourself enough to say, I cannot do this yet, I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to do, I'm willing to become who I need to become to achieve this task. And allow your wife to come with you. Allow your children to be a valuable resource in you developing a skill as well. I can promise you one thing, that if you're willing to be humble enough and go to the Lord and ask the Lord for help in achieving the goals and desires and dreams that you want, but also as you allow your wife and your children to be a support for you, to be a resource to help you improve your tools that you need to develop new abilities, it will be life changing. Life is not meant to be done alone. Life is not meant to do everything by yourself. Do it together with the people that you love the most, and see the growth that you have in your home, in your business, in your marriage, and the impact you have on the world. I'm grateful for each of you supporting JoJo and I in what we do. Have this talk this week with your spouse. Figure out how you can support them, and more importantly, tell them how they can support you. Grow together as a family. That is my challenge to each of you. You have a conversation with your children, with your wife, how you can be a tool for them, but also you share with them in a way that is humble, that is inviting, that gives them a desire to help you become more. Your impact that you desire to have as an entrepreneur can be huge. The impact you need to have in your home also needs to be huge. As a father, as a husband, you have a role and a responsibility to help your family become the best that they can be. As the leader of your home, you need to be better. You need to become more. I need to be better. I need to become more. I become more by chasing dreams that allow me to become better. I become better by taking my weaknesses, turning them into strengths, taking I can't out of my vocabulary and figuring out how I can. Even if I cannot do it yet, but change it to who can help me? What skills can I develop so I can do this task? But keep being great, keep serving, keep loving your family, help yourself and your family become more. And that's what I have for you today. But that is my challenge. Develop your abilities, develop your skills so your impact can be developed at a much higher level. Have a great day. Stay safe, be blessed, continue to serve.